welcome back to my channel. I am putting together some supplies here for day number 4 of the best of 30 days of sketches by Christy's Beautiful Life. And I'm using a sketch designed by Susan Strongfellow from Sketch Savvy. So here is the background paper I have chosen for my layout. I don't have a photo, so I've been kind of trying to dig through my printed photo, and I just haven't been able to find one. But I thought, I'm not sure which way I'm going to orient the pattern here. I may do it like this, and then have the photo mat representing the photo here, and you'll see that the design is going to go here on this side of it. The title is going to go here. It's a super simple but beautiful, it looks like a beautiful sketch. The title is going to go down here, which I'm going to leave out because I don't really know what I'm going to be scrapping because I don't have a photo, which is very typical. If you follow me and you follow other scrapbookers who like to make base pages or foundation pages, this is basically the process, right? You pick out a background, if you're working with a sketch, you work with the sketch. I find them incredibly helpful. And so the main attraction to the layout will go here. We'll get there in a second. The cluster will go here, the title here, journaling here. Okay, sorry guys, got interrupted. Okay, so I'm gonna set the photo mat aside and I'm gonna walk you through a little bit. This is of the next process. So this is a perfect sketch if you have a bunch of scraps that either already coordinate or that you can pull together based on inspiration of the scraps, right? Which is what I did. I didn't have coordinating things, but I had enough in the stash that I could pull from. We're gonna be working with strips of paper. I think I might just go with this width, and end up just having different lengths. So this is going to be easy to cut up. You'll see I'm just going to put them in like color families essentially. So there's this gray, this goes here, this goes here. That tiny scrap, I only kept it for this because I knew I was going to be working. So this is like it's a different gray. It's like a tannish gray. And this is more of a cool gray. I don't know which one I'm going to use, but these are the ones that I've pulled. Again, limit your supplies because you're going to be cutting small strips and they're going to go across. So you're going to want to, not overlap, but you're going to want to have them not be the exact same length. Close to the same width, but just different lengths, if that makes sense. So this is a great use of scraps. So I think I'm going to stop it here, and then I will come back and I will show you what I come up with. Hey guys, so I am back to show you what I've come up with. I went ahead and I matted my wood grain paper here on some white pattern paper. You can't really tell. It's actually the back side to another pattern paper that I just used for this purpose and for wallpapering. So when you're going to cover the entire thing. So I've gone ahead and I've trimmed this down. I believe it was like 1/4 of an inch on each side. And then I went ahead and distressed the strips of paper here that I have. I am using the Tim Holtz Distressed Ink in Vintage Photo. So I have that right here. So what I went ahead and did, just in case you're going to try this, I have a T-square ruler here. I knew I was going to stagger the strips of paper, so I didn't worry too much about that. But what I did want to do, and I didn't necessarily worry about aligning them to like the left or the right, if you will. I just kind of concentrated on making sure that it was straight with the T-square ruler, and then I just ran a strip of my ATG tape so that I would know roughly where this was. That's actually not even really necessary, but what I did do, and what I think was probably the most helpful, is I divided up the groups of the strips to like this top section and this bottom section after I counted like half and half. And then I started off with the middle point here. And I did take my T-square ruler and just put it like this so that I would know that at least if no other strips are straight, that hopefully this is showing up as straight, that this would be straight. So, and then I went ahead and I just built to the top and to the bottom. So hopefully that makes sense. And then remember how I had told you I didn't have a photo for this, which is fine, but the sketch does call for different mats. So I have lightly, with a repositionable adhesive, just tacked these on that I want to be able to use once I do have my paper selection. If I decide not to go with these because I don't like them at the time, it's easy enough for me to remove the adhesive. I just lightly put a dot in the center of each one of them. So this, in theory, will go something like this. My title will go somewhere down here, like this, like so. And then there will be a cluster, not this one, obviously. I'm just doing a representation of a cluster here, and the journaling will go here. And that is it. So I'm going to keep this in with this kit, with this like base page or foundation page, however you want to call it. And just because I do like, I went through my embellishment kind of desk stuff that I've been pulling from for kits. But at the time of the layout, it's easy enough for me to go and dig through some of my supplies. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to kit this up so that it's ready to go as a base page for, I have a whole new batch of photos that are coming in pretty soon. So this will definitely probably go with one of those. So I hope you like how this turned out. I think, again, I can't stress enough like how versatile this is for using up scraps. If you have scraps, if you just spend, I mean, I basically had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah, 5, just 5 different types of scraps. And then I cut them at different lengths, but ½ inch wide, just in case you were wondering. And then I just distressed the edges to make it more uniform. I didn't want to do that for the wood grain paper or the white, because it's just probably a matter of preference. You can do that if that's what you like. I just wanted for there to be some definition amongst these, the strips of paper. So yeah. That is it, you guys. Thank you. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll come back to see what I come up with for sketch number 5. Bye.